first YouTube video. Let's do this. Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel. My name is Emily, but you can call me Em. Now, this is my first video that I'm making, and I am just so excited. Now, of course, in a classic YouTube way, this is going to be a Q&A. It's what every YouTuber has for their first video. So, of course, I had to follow in the footsteps there. Okay, so first question is my name. My name is Emily, but I go by Em. That's why all my social media is unmistakably Em, because I'm unmistakably Em. You know, pretty self-explanatory there. So for how old I am actually 23. It was just my birthday on May 10th. So freshly 23, living in the city. I'm located in Toronto. I moved here it's almost 2 years ago. In September, it'll be 2 years. So yeah, and my hometown is Niagara Falls. Next question was my job. So I currently work for a social media company, and I make videos on YouTube and Facebook, pretty much mostly about like pop culture and what's going on with celebrities and stuff. And you know, hopefully one day YouTube can just be my job. I would love that. Okay, this one I was asked, and it was my favorite non-traditional ice cream flavor. I'm assuming by traditional flavor, they mean vanilla, chocolate, strawberry, maybe even. I do love strawberry, love chocolate. But I personally am a cotton candy girl. I love cotton candy ice cream. Now, my second non-traditional ice cream flavor is President's Choice is this brand in Canada, and in like mid-November to like the beginning of January, they make this I literally just forgot the word, candy cane. Off to a great start. They make this candy cane ice cream, and it's vanilla and has chunks of candy cane in it, and it has like chocolate like bark pieces in it. It's really good. I get it every holiday season. Like, it's one of my favorite parts about like the Christmas season. I just love it. I just think it's so yummy, and that is like one of my all-time faves for sure. Zodiac placements. Okay, so I am an astrology girly. Actually, right beside me, if I can get it, I have my little stuff with my astrology, psychic, magic stuff. Not related at all, but I am almost finished reading the last The Summer I Turned Pretty book called We'll Always Have Summer. I'm literally almost done it, and I'm so excited. I love astrology. I love all things astrology, tabs. I have so many books about astrology. It's actually insane. I know my entire chart. I know how to read charts. I read other people's charts. I've given my friends and family readings. I know all about that stuff. My sun is in Taurus, so like when people ask like, oh, what's your astrology sign? You always tell them your sun sign, so I'd always be like, oh, I'm a Taurus. My moon is in Sagittarius, and my rising is Leo. So those are like the big three in Australia. Those are the big three in Why do I want to say Australia? Those are the big three in astrology. So yeah, those are my placements there. Next up is unusual skills or talents. Okay, so I can talk with my mouth closed, and I learned this from Ashley Benson, so I guess I'll show you. Please help me. I don't know. I feel like I can do it. I feel like when I record myself and listen back, like I can always hear it. Sometimes other people can't. I don't know. Am I a morning or a night person? Okay, I'm definitely a night person. I love my sleep, but I love staying up late. So that's why I don't like being awake in the mornings. I like to be sleeping. These next two questions kind of go hand in hand. So the first one is, what is your favorite quote? Okay, so I have two favorite quotes. My first one is, everything happens for a reason. I truly believe that the universe controls everything, and it just, again, everything just happens for a reason. Like, if something doesn't work out, it's because something better is coming, and yada, yada, yada. Now, my second favorite quote is, be your own anchor, which is a quote from Teen Wolf. I started watching Teen Wolf in 2014, end of 2014-ish. I became obsessed with that quote. Melissa McCall says it to Scott, and I really resonated with it, and I really love the idea of an anchor. And I would always like draw it on my wrist, and I was always like, I want to get a tattoo of it. And I like begged my mom, I was like, please, can I get a tattoo? And she's like, no, you can't get a tattoo until you're 18 years old. Like, I'm not going to be responsible if you make a mistake and you regret what you do. Valid. So a couple weeks after my 18th birthday, I went and got the anchor tattooed. I love it. It's a great reminder, and then reminds me of that quote, which I love. I don't have any other tattoos. I really want more. I want to get like the moon somewhere, and like the planet Saturn somewhere. I also love the idea to get the quote. I mean, so many girls have this. I'm a fan of Taylor Swift. I'd love to get like right here my arm, to live for the hope of it all. Lyrics from her song August. And then piercings. I just have my ears pierced. I'm not wearing any earrings right now, but I got my ears pierced when I moved to Toronto, actually. Next up is my favorite holiday. I love Halloween. My favorite by far, which happens in fall. Fall is my favorite season. So Halloween just goes right in there with that. I love all things spooky. Like I mentioned before, I love astrology. I love like tarot cards, psychic stuff, ghosts, all that cool stuff. So I just love Halloween. I love the spooky vibes. I really love horror movies, so it's a perfect time of year for that. I love sweater weather. I love just being able to wear jeans and like a hoodie. And I love the color of the leaves and how they fall and crunch. And I love pumpkins, and I love everything, which is crazy though, because I actually don't like pumpkin spice at all. Like pumpkin spice lattes, you'll never catch me drinking one. You'll never catch me eating pumpkin pie, but I just love fall so much, and I just love Halloween. I love dressing up. It's just such a fun time. I love it. Next up is fave movies. Now, this is going to be very hard to answer, but I will go off my top 4 on Letterboxd. So one of my all-time favorite movies is Coraline. I don't know if you can see it on here on my picture wall, but I don't even know if you can see that, but Coraline's right there. I have like lots of like Coraline on here because it's one of my favorite movies. And then another one is The Social Network. I also have a part of that here. I love Andrew Garfield. I love his monologue. These next two are like newer ones that have been added to the list like in the past year. The first one is Barbie. Barbie Summer. That was just amazing, iconic, life-changing, amazing. I love that movie. I think it's amazingly written, acted, produced, the sets, the hair, the costume, the music, literally amazing. The message made me laugh, made me cry, honestly iconic. The last one that I have is the movie Bottoms, which I feel like is fitting for me to talk about because it's June, Pride Month. Love Rachel Sennett. I actually went to the TIFF last night to see a new movie she was in, and it was amazing. And I love Io and Debris. They're an iconic duo. Love the movie Bottoms. It's so gay. It's funny. It's camp. It's such a slay. Yeah, the girls who get it, and the girls who don't. I don't know what else to say. Favorite TV shows, love Superstore. It's my favorite sitcom ever. Love it. Then like I grew up watching Pretty Little Liars and Teen Wolf. Those always have a special place in my heart, even though they're like kind of cringe now. Those were just like super special to me. I love the show Criminal Minds, and I love reality TV. Now, I have 2 favorite reality TV shows. First one's Catfish. Neve, Max, Cammie. I love all 3 of you. Next up is Dance Moms. Dance Moms is iconic. Dance Moms raised me. I started watching it in 2011 when it premiered. At the time, I was a competitive dancer, so like of course I loved it. Like, absolutely loved. Next up is, what did I go to school for? When I graduated high school, I then went to Humber College. I went for their acting for film and TV program. I did that. During it, the pandemic hit, and it was just like this whole mess, whatever. So after I graduated that program, it was 2 years. I then went back to Humber, and I did their television writing and producing program. That program was only 1 year. It taught me a lot of things, and it was like really in like hand in hand with like the acting stuff. It taught me how to write scripts and stuff like that, and like the right way to do it. And it was just so beneficial. And now like my dream job is just to be an actor. Like, I would love to be an actor and be in movies, TV shows. But honestly, my dream is like, which is so rare these days, like I don't even know if this dream even really exists anymore. But I was super inspired by Pretty Little Liars. Like, I just really want to be a part of a TV show that lasts for like 5 or 6 years. Like, I just think that would be so much fun, and it would be so cool. And I don't honestly really know if that even exists anymore in like this day and age, because they're making TV shows be like 10 episodes long and canceling them after 1 season, and it's just like a whole mess. But that is definitely the dream. Celebrity crushes. Okay, men, since I was literally 14 years old, Dylan O'Brien. Now, I have YouTubers I like, YouTubers that inspired me. So my favorite and like my OG YouTubers that I feel like I grew up with was the Dolan twins. I cannot express how much I love the Dolan twins. And then also, just like, not to brag or whatever, but Grayson followed me on Twitter and like 3 of my tweets, so like, it's whatever. And I feel like the Dolan twins are kind of like bridging me to other YouTubers that I like right now, because I don't want to use the word obsessed. I am a very passionate fan of the Sterniola triplets. I got into their content earlier this year. It's actually like crazy because their career is going in the exact same direction as the Dolan twins. But I love the Sterniola triplets. I think they're so funny, they're so entertaining, but I think their content is just like really fun. And yeah, no, they just make me laugh, and I think they're super funny. Call me Matt. Anyways, because I don't really post anymore now, Kian and JC, just like O2L. Again, not to brag, Kian Lolly does follow me on Twitter, so slay. I was a huge fan of Gabby Hanna, The Gabby Show. Loved her. She introduced me to David Dobrik, Vlog Squad. Loved it. They were like my entire high school experience and college experience at the time. Loved them so much. I can't really say too much about them right now. I love Sam and Colby. I do believe in ghosts. I believe in, obviously, again, I've been talking about the spiritual stuff. I love it. So I love watching their videos. They freak me out a bunch, but I love it. And also, again, not to brag, their account, Sam and Colby, follows me on Twitter. No biggie. Tara Yummy, an icon, killing the game right now. I've never been like more jealous of someone in my entire life. And then with Tara Yummy comes the dropouts with Jared Bailey and Zach Justice. I literally watched all the episodes of Dropouts because of Tara. And I love the podcast now. I love those guys. Trisha Paytas. I remember the first time I learned who Trisha Paytas was. I was eating in the foods room with my friend group, and one of my friends pulled out her phone and showed me a video of a woman sitting on her kitchen floor crying, talking about how she was a chicken nugget. Literally iconic. I stan Trisha. She's a mom now. She's married. She's changed a lot. I love her podcast, Just Trish, as well. She's a slay. And then my last favorite like inspirations and like influencers right now, again, is Tana Mojo and Brooke Schofield. I love the podcast. Canceled, first off. And also just love Tana. Again, kind of grew up watching her bits and pieces, but I've become like more fully a fan now. And then again, not to brag, but last week Tana liked one of my tweets. So I feel really good about that. It's so cool watching these people who've continued to do this for years and years and years, because I just love the creativity of it and like connecting with fans and telling their stories, and I think that's really cool. And that's really just like what I want to do and why I wanted to start my channel. Like, I want to do a bunch of story times. I love to do vlogs. I just love making people feel things. I feel like I'm a good story time teller. Now this Q&A might have been like a little boring, but I swear when the story times come, y'all are gonna be entertained, because whew, do I have some stories. But yes, that is the end of this video. Yeah. This is so exciting. First YouTube video done. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure you like this video and subscribe, as I'm trying to build my following. And I'm just so excited for this journey that we are going to go on. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.